had time to sit here and reflect and really start to take an honest look at myself. And the beauty behind it is this is the kind of place where you can do that safely. And because of that, I left here a different person than myself. I learned about the Glenasheen House in 2004. I had been in long-term recovery. It was 2004. I had been in long-term recovery. I'd gotten clean and sober in 1988, and I had wound up. I had a couple surgeries, and I got addicted to pain meds, and it was the first time for me that I had ever been like really physically addicted to a substance. So I went into treatment in 2004. I went into a detox, and at the time, my therapist had recommended the Glenasheen as an extension of my recovery. A lot of the staff here were residents here, and they understand where the women are coming from. You know, they've lived what the women are living, and there's nothing that can compare to that. People that have been in the trenches, you can tell they care, you know, and that's the thing about the staff here is they care, and that's huge. When I first got here, I went down to the barn. There's a barn, are you familiar with the barn? And I started volunteering there, so that was sort of my saving grace. You know, we couldn't leave the grounds, but I could go and work at the barn when other people weren't there. And that, I mean, working with horses, I knew nothing about them. I went in with the idea that they were like big dogs, and they were just, they changed my life as well. I mean, they were really an extension of my recovery, you know. You know, for me, one of the biggest gifts that I left with when I was a client here was the ability to stop before I pass judgment, you know, and really consider where somebody else is at any particular moment. Through Mass Hire, they paid for me to go to Recovery Coach Academy, and that's an opportunity that they hooked me up with here. So that was big too, because I kind of always wanted to get into the field of helping people, and that was my way in. My favorite part of it is just being able to connect with the women, like one-on-one, even in small groups, and just kind of, I guess, share my experiences from being here. Because sometimes when you're here and then you leave, you look at things differently. It really was a game changer for me. I don't think I'd be where I am today had I not come here and stuck it out.